Hey saddle hunters, thanks for tuning in. In today's video, we're going to be looking at another brand new aider. With the advent of mobile hunting, it seems like everybody's using aiders on their sticks now. And this aider was designed specifically with the Tethered One stick in mind, but it can be used on basically any double step stick that's out there on the market. This is the new continuous loop aider. This is being made by the Amsteel Guy in conjunction with Eastern Woods Outdoors, and you can buy it from Eastern Woods Outdoors. I'll put a link down to their website below. The unique thing about this aider, and what allows it to be used on basically any stick with double steps, is that it's a webbing aider, but then at the top you can see there's two continuous loops of Amsteel spliced onto the top. And I'm going to show you how you can use these loops of Amsteel to basically put this on the bottom of any stick that you probably have. It works really, really well, and it's really, really secure. Let me give you a kind of an overview of the construction of this. As I mentioned, it's sewn by Eastern Woods Outdoors, and these are done really, really well, guys. The quality and the construction is just impeccable. As far as the design goes, these are somewhat unique as far as webbing aiders. They don't use a solid step, which I really like because it cuts down on bulk and makes it all the more packable. But it still is designed in such a way that the steps are solid and they stay open and they're easy to get your foot in. Let me show you how they do that. Basically, there's a length of webbing that runs down the entire length on each side of the aider. And then each step is basically an H configuration. You can see that there's basically two shorter sections of webbing, each of them shaped like a U. They're sewn on the side, and then the two pieces of webbing, one on the top and one on the bottom, are sewn together, and then it wraps up the side and it's stitched there, and same thing on the bottom. Stitched down here, wraps up, and then it's stitched down here. And what that does is creates an H, and it allows it to stay open very, very well. And in my opinion, it provides just the right amount of stiffness to stay open. But because it's webbing, you can basically fold that up however you would like it into a little ball. Then you could put a bungee around it, or what works really well is a rope tamer from Genesis 3D printing. I'll put a link down to that below, but you can put a rope tamer on the shaft of your stick and then wrap it around this, and you don't have to worry about wrapping the aider up around the steps or it getting hung up and snagged on things. It makes a really compact, easy to pack in package. So that's a unique feature of this aider that I really, really like. This aider comes in a lot of different configurations. You can buy it in 3 different colors. It comes in charcoal, coyote brown, and kind of an olive drab green color, which is what you see here. And then you can get it in different configurations as far as step. So you can get a 1-step configuration, that's going to be $15.50. The 2-step configuration is $27.50, and then a 3-step configuration like you see here is $39.50. That's a really competitive price for a 3-step aider, in my opinion. You can also customize the step distance. You can get each step built anywhere from 12 to 24 inches. So however you like it, they will make it for you custom, which is really, really nice. So we're going to take a couple minutes, we're going to throw this on a few different sticks, and I'm going to show you how you can use the continuous loops to attach this to almost any stick on the market. All right, so the first stick I want to demonstrate to you guys on is the Tethered One stick. You're basically just going to take those loops, slide them up through the corner of the stick, loop them over the corner, and pull them down. Let me bring you in and show you a close-up here. There they are connected. You can see how that comes off really easy. You just slide it up, pull it over the lip, and then cinch it down tight. Put a little weight in it, and it will hold very, very securely. I want to show you here just a demonstration of how it holds weight. You can see it's very easy to get your boots open. These stay open very, very well. It's just an excellently designed step, in my opinion. Coming down is just as easy. They just stay open and work very, very well. So you can see here, I've got a Hawk Helium that's a really popular budget stick. I've had really good success with this stick, and I want to show you a couple different ways that you can attach this aider using these continuous loops to the bottom steps of this stick. So the Hawk Helium has holes in it, and so any stick that has holes in it, you've got a couple different options. You can basically take each loop, put it through the hole, and then just kind of pull it over the corner of the steps and cinch it down tight. And that will hold it really, really securely. The other option, and there's a couple different ways that you can attach this, is to basically just girth hitch each side. So if I take the loop and make a girth hitch, I can then just slide that girth hitch over the step. Like that. The other side. Both of them hold really well. To be honest with you, on a Helium, I think that the first configuration is not only faster and easier, but I'm got just as much confidence in it as I do this method. So that's probably the way I'm going to hook it up. But you just girth hitch it on each side. That works really, really well. Let me show you now how you can use it on a solid stick like the Shikar. So the best way I found to attach these on a stick with no holes in the bottom out towards the edge where you want it, so it's the farthest apart, is to just basically girth hitch it like we did that Helium. Just girth hitch it. This one's got the nice grooves. You can just girth hitch it, pull it down tight in there. Cinches down really, really well. I found on these Shikars that if I girth hitch it and pull them both into the same kind of groove, that they really bite in well, and it's hard to get out, just super secure. I've also found that you can use this aider with the wild edge steps. To put it on, all I've been doing is coming basically kind of over the top of the crossbar and girth hitching and sliding that girth hitch up this leg. So let me show you here. I've got this folded over itself to make a loop. I'm going to go over top the bar, hook it on to the standoff, and then just work it down. Now, put it on the tree. You're just going to tie the knot like normal. Step up against the tree. You go underneath the standoff. Come around. Try to do this so you can see. Best way I remember, you're going to go through the standoff and the V, and then you're going to go over top the rope, over top the bar. Now you want to make sure when you go over top of the bar, you then go underneath the aider. You're going to go through this loop that was formed. So you're just tying the knot just like normal, and just making sure that you're not cinching down the aider in there. Tighten it down. Too tight. Cam it over. Now you can see those are going to hang there really nicely. So hopefully this will give you an idea of how the aider acts underweight, as well as how it holds on the wild edge step. Seems to work very, very well. So I hope that gives you a good idea about how to use and the functionality of the continuous loop aider from the Amsteel Guy and Eastern Woods Outdoors. It works great with every stick that I've tried it on, including the Tethrd One stick, and it worked really, really well with wild edge steps. Now, obviously this isn't designed to be a movable aider, so just keep that in mind when you're purchasing. But like I mentioned, I'll put a link down below where you can buy it. Really good product in my opinion, guys, with a lot of versatility. Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate your support.